get yourself out into as many venues as possible. I suppose at the time we were a little bit cheaper than other bands, which was definitely a good entry into some of the rooms. But I know I personally would go and harass the guys at Woolloomooloo, you know, Johnny Franks at Woolloomooloo, or you know, Rod Pittarino at the Bayview Tavern, or the Sam D'Agostino. But I can still remember their names from 20 years ago. And these were the guys that they would publicly, you know, like, who is this bloke? Can you get him away from me? But I'd go and harass him, get into the room.
Andy knew where to take the band. He knew how to put those songs together. He knew how to behave on stage. He was the face of the band. He knew how to, you know, liaise with the crowd, liaise with the guys on stage. And he was very passionate about the artistic side of things, putting the medleys together. Kept spending hours and hours and hours and hours putting those things together, you know, painstaking hours, you know, making sure everything fits together, making sure the tempos were right. So he knew what he was doing as far as, you know, the sound of the band went, the look of the band, dressing up in the coloured suits. His ideas, you know, let's dress up in suits. No other band in Sydney does that.
We just had a good vibe about us, I think, and the fact that we were really, really approachable. I know all the guys in the band have always been approachable, and I think people, without sounding pompous, want to be your friend, but want to be a part of what you were doing. You know, Sundays at the Woolloomooloo, guaranteed 400 people every Sunday from 6 till 9. The Birkenhead Tavern, you know, the Clovelly Hotel, the Beach Palace, all these great gigs, the Bayview Tavern, Manly Pacific, the Charlton Bar. There's so many good gigs in that early 90s where was already a good crowd, but when you were playing, people came to see you and people wanted to come to get entertained.